Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you how to make a simple beaded Minecraft sword, and thank you to Speedy Marie for requesting this. So I have several kinds here. This one is the diamond one. I kind of made an error, it's actually too long, but this one is the wooden one. This one is an iron sword, and this is the first design I made, so I kind of tweaked the design a little bit since then. And then this is supposed to be a gold sword. If you see on a gold sword, the edges are like dark yellow, but I did not have dark yellow, so the closest I could get to that was green or dark green. It kind of looks like black on camera. Anyways, so today we will be making a diamond sword, but instead of light blue, we're going to be using teal because I think it's closer to the actual thing. All three of these, they obviously have different colors. You can probably do any color you want really, but for the wooden one, you will need 22 light brown beads, 12 medium brown beads, and 53 dark brown beads, so it's just all brown. And for the iron one, you will need 19 white beads, 34 gray beads, 3 brown beads, and 31 black beads, or dark gray beads. I just didn't have dark gray. And then for the gold one, you'll need 7 dark brown beads, 3 light brown beads, 46 dark green or dark yellow, or I guess you could use orange or gold beads, and 31 yellow beads. Okay, so what you will need is 46 dark teal beads for the outline. You also need 29 light teal beads for the inside. You'll actually need 31 light teal beads. I miscounted, so you'll need 31. And then you'll need 7 dark brown beads for part of the handle, and 3 light brown beads for the other part of the handle. And for wire, you will need 2 feet or 24 inches or 60 centimeters of wire. So 24 inches or 60 centimeters. You also need another 6-inch piece of wire, and that would be about 15 centimeters of wire for your second piece. You'll also need a ruler to measure your wire. You'll need bead containers to hold your beads, just something to hold your beads in. And you also need scissors to cut your wire. And here's the wire I use. It is 28 gauge copper wire, and I'm using the color black. And all these beads, I always forget to mention this, they are all size 8 beads. But I'm sure you already knew that. Alright, so let's get started with the actual project. So first you're going to take your longer piece of wire, your 24-inch piece of wire, or 60 centimeters. You're going to fold that in half. Mine's kind of already folded in half. And you're going to take a dark teal bead and slip it on one side of your wire. And you're just going to hold it in place with your fingers and take one of the wires, one side of the wire, and loop it around. And then you're going to stick the end of it through your bead. And now kind of just pull tight and just make sure your bead stays in the center. So it should look like that. And now you're going to take, for the second row, you're going to take a dark teal bead, put it on your wire, and then a light teal bead, and another dark teal bead. And then you're going to slide them all the way down. And now you're going to try and fold it over like that, but try and make sure that it's kind of centered just like that. So you can hold it in place with your thumb and first finger. And then whatever bead or whatever wire does not have beads on it, you're going to loop around and stick through all of the beads in that one row. So it should look like that. And then you're gonna pull tight, just like that. And now you're going to take a dark brown bead, put it on your wire, and then you just fold it down. Try and keep it in the center, and you can pinch it once it's in the center. Bring your empty wire around and through that one bead and pull tight. You can adjust it once you have it tightened. Alright, now for our next row, we're moving on to the wooden handle. So we're going to take one dark brown bead, put it on our wire, and then we're going to take a light brown bead, put it on our wire, and then one more dark brown bead and put it on our wire. Like that. We're going to bring those down. And just like we did, you're going to try and fold them down and keep them centered. Pinch them once they're centered. And take the empty wire, loop it around and through those beads. And it's kind of messed up, so I'm just going to adjust it a little bit. Just like that. And now we're going to basically do the same thing that we did for the last row. So one dark brown bead, one light brown bead, and another dark brown bead. Bring it down and take the empty wire, loop it around, and poke it through. Like that. Now you're going to do this one more time. So dark brown, light brown, and dark brown again. Bring it down, fold it across, and loop it around and poke through. Alright, now you're going to take 3 dark teal beads and put them on your wire. 1, 2, and 3. Bring them down. And then just do the same process. So it should look like that, your little handle. And now for the next row, we are going to do 4 teal beads. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 light teal bead. And then 4 dark teal beads again. Now bring them all the way down. And these are a lot of beads, so you might just want to scoot them out a little bit and just fold them down and make a crease. And then so they're just secure on the wire. Just crease down like that, and then also so they're centered. Alright, now that you've gotten that, loop the wire around and through all 7 beads, or 9, I'm sorry, through all 9 beads. And once it sticks out, you're gonna pull tight, and you can just crease the wire down, and there is the beginning of the wide bit of the sword. Now for the next row, you're going to take one dark teal bead and then 9 light teal beads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 9. And then take another dark teal bead and put it on your wire. So bring it down, and that's a lot of beads, so we're just gonna fold it. So the light teal beads are kind of even with the previous row that we put on. Now kind of hold it. Take the empty wire and string it through all 9 beads, or 11 beads actually, and pull it tight. And now we're going to repeat that row, so 4 dark teal beads, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now 1 light teal bead and 4 dark teal beads. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring them down. Now fold them down and kind of hold them in place and string your empty wire through all of them. Like that. Now we're going to start doing the actual blade bit of the sword, so we can kind of strip our wires back a little bit. Now we're going to put 1 teal bead on, or sorry, 1 dark teal bead on our wire, and there it goes again. And then 2 light teal beads, 1 and 2, and 1 dark teal bead. Now fold down, make sure it's centered. Again, you can kind of crease it a little bit to hold it in place, but you probably want to pinch it with your fingers just to keep it in place. And just like usual, take the empty wire and loop it around and pull tight like that, and it will go like that. So what you're going to do is hold it in place again where you want it to be, so the center, and then strip your wires back so there's a crease holding them in place. Now we're going to do a row like this again, so 1 dark teal bead, 2 light teal beads, and another dark teal bead. Now fold it down and loop your empty wire across and through the beads, and this kind of got loose again. You can just hold it in place and pull tight. Oh, not that tight. Tight enough where it stays in place. Just like that. You can kind of crease your wires down. And you're going to do that same thing again, and we're actually going to repeat this, let's see, 7 more times, I think, because we do 9 rows. So I'll do 1 more at normal speed, then I'll just cut ahead into the video. So 1 dark teal, 2 light teals, and another dark teal. And bring it down. Fold it across and do the usual thing. and pull tight. So now I will cut out the video, and I'm going to repeat this 6 more times until I have 9 rows of this. All right, I have 9 rows, and the next row you're going to start to taper this into a point. So you're going to take one dark teal bead, put it on your wire, your last light teal bead, put it on your wire, and another dark teal bead, and and put it on, bring it down, and then fold it over. Take your empty wire and put it through your beads, just like that, and pull tight. And now for the last row, you're going to take your last two teal beads, your last 2 dark teal beads, put them down and fold them down, and do the same process. All right, there is your sword, the base of it. Now we're just going to finish it off. So take one wire, loop it around, and stick it through the beads. Pull it tight. And take the other wire, loop it around, and stick it through the beads. And now you're going to take both wires and twist them together. And take your scissors and snip off the extra. Now you can fold this little thing down too. So there is your sword, but since it's kind of loose right here, we're going to secure it. So that's what our 6-inch piece of wire is for. So we're going to fold that in half and kind of slightly fold it in half, so it's not like a straight one or anything, it's just a nice curve fold. And now we're going to stick our wire through the bottom row of the actual blade, the sword blade. So stick it through all 4 beads on that bottom row until it comes out, and then pull tight until it's in that little middle arch thing. And now we're going to take one of them, and if you can see, you're going to weave it through those 3 layers or 3 rows. So we're going to first just stick it through the first layer like that and pull it tight. If you can kind of slip it in between some of the gaps in the beads. And now you're going to bring it back around through this one and pull tight. And now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So weave this through the first layer and then through the second layer back around. And now once you get to this step, you're going to thread this through the 3 teal beads of the handle like that. Now you're going to do that with this the other wire, except just the opposite side. Pull tight, pull it a little tighter just to secure it a little more. Not super tight so it bunches up like that, but just so it's a little secure. And now we're going to take the 2 wires and just twist them together. And now we're going to trim off the excess with our scissors and just fold the little thing down. And there you have your diamond Minecraft sword. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Here, let me get my other ones out. I hope this tutorial was easy to follow, and I hope you enjoy your little Minecraft swords. Thank you again to Speedy Marie for requesting this. I really hope you like this design. And those of you who are not subscribed, please subscribe if you would like for more tutorials, and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Oh, and also you can leave your suggestions below in the comments. If not though, I have some fun stuff planned for the summer, and I also have an idea for like a little dog head thing. So yeah, all right, bye.